So the topic today I'm talking about is a topic called music notation. Now, have you ever seen those little black dots on a manuscript paper? Music notation is something that has been around for a very, very, very long time. And the first form of early music notation actually goes back to the Renaissance period. Now, it's a musical notation is a system that's used visually to represent any orally perceived music played with instruments or sung by the human voice through the use of written, printed, or otherwise produced symbols. So it's actually like a visual aspect to play music where you're seeing those notes on the paper and you're playing the articulations written by the composer and what the composer wants you to play. Now, there's so many different ways to compose music notation. It goes so far back, even to the ancient Greece time, Byzantine Empire, the ancient Near East. Ever since someone could write something even on a rock, which is like way before even modern staff notation ever existed. It was pretty much coming into the Baroque period that you started to see music notation getting properly organized on the piece of paper. Which, as you see, it's always Bach's chorales that is always getting referenced to. And then you think, like, how far music notation has come a long way. There's so many different ways to write out a crotchet, quaver, semiquaver, hemi-demi semiquaver, a semi-breve. You can get into the whole artistic side of writing music and how you write accidentals, sharps, flats, but it's like, Indonesia, Japan has different styles of writing music, Russia, India. There's so many different variable staff notations, which is just amazing stuff, Clavier notation, tablature. Actually, tablature, speaking of tablature, that goes all the way back to the lute. The lute that it was invented way before the guitar. The idea of tablature goes back to the lute. Now, tablature, the form of tablature and the notation of tablature was pretty much ripped off by contemporary guitar in the 1970s. So, because the lute has so many strings, someone decided to steal it from the lute, which, like, guitar, okay, for instance, traditional guitar was always notated on manuscript paper. It was always notated on manuscript paper. And you have so many different notations, even in 20th century notations. Like, people have notated using sound frequencies as well, graphic notation, simplified music notation, modified staff notation, Parsons code, Braille music, rap notation, integer notation, if I've pronounced that correctly. So I'll leave it there for the video. I hope you've liked it. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think of music notation. Hit the like, subscribe, share it to your friends on social media.